Hello friends, this is Tony Dizant, space rocker of the planet Earth, and today I want to talk about a subject of science. Scientists today reveal that they discover a unique cell messaging that is happening in the human brain that they never seen before. What that means, okay? They saying that usually, we have our neurons in our brain that are communicating inside the different parts of the brain, but it just so happens that they discovered the outer cortex of the brain that they have this new messaging system in that particular part, in the outer cortex of the brain. And this is different because they also say that usually our sodium ions that are positively charged are neurons, but this is different. They said this is calcium ions, and so they are calling it now calcium mediated dendritic action potentials. Okay, what does that mean? It means that, say, like before, the neurons were functioning with sodium, chloride, and potassium, and now this new system of our neurological system functioning in the outer cortex of our brain, firing up these neurons, are based on calcium ions. Okay, well, this is a new way that they're discovering that the people are actually making decisions. It has to do with our ability to make logical decisions. It's a very interesting subject. I was reading about it, and you know, it has to. It's very similar to like a computer system works. Our brain is very similar to how computer works. And you would say, how so? Okay. Well, computers function with an electrical voltage. In computers, the flow of electrons go through intersections called transistors. And that's basically how the computer can create these calculations. Flow of electrons through intersections called transistors. The brain functions in a very similar way. The only thing is that with the brain, the neurons have a signal in the form of a wave. And they open and close different channels that exchange what is called charge potentials. Like I explained before, like sodium, chloride, and potassium. And this pauses And the flowing of these ions is called the action potential. Now, the neurons have connections, and these connections are called dendrites. One neuron comes, it charges another one, and the flow of information keeps going. Okay? So think about it this way. The computer has transistors, and we as humans have dendrites. The dendrites are like traffic lights in our nervous system. That means that they decide where this information is going to go. Okay? This is a neuron. Dendrite boom, and it keeps going. It either flows this way or flows the other way. That's as simple as I can explain it. So you got a whole bunch of electrical pulses going up there. Now the main thing is that this new discovery is in the outer cortex of the brain. So they found another way that we can make logical decisions. Let's see where we can go with that. The good thing about it is, like the people around here where I live says, oh, he's got a good head on his shoulder. Well, let me tell you one thing. That's not enough. This thing up here, you have to exercise it. You have to put it to work. You have to feed it with the right information. It doesn't work by itself. It's like a muscle that you have to exercise it. If you don't use it, you're going to lose it. There's a lot of things involved in between that, you know. Exercise is good. Having the right amount of relaxation. But yeah, it's not, he's got a good head on his shoulder, or she's got a good head on her shoulders. That's not enough. Put it to work. And with this one, I'm going to let you go. But you can find the article. It's in all the science articles today. That they found these calcium ions outside the cerebral cortex in our brain, giving us a better chance to be a little more smarter. I'll say thank you to all my friends. Thank you for listening to my music. Thank you for watching my videos. I know I just go a little, I don't go deeply into my conversations. I just leave you with a lot of possibly more questions than answers. But the fact of the matter is, use it or lose it. I'll see you on my next video. Thank you so much, everybody. Tony Dizant, space rocker of the planet Earth, still living in this beautiful planet called Earth.